Joseph Campbell studied myths from all over the world and published a book called The Hero with a Thousand Faces. He was able to retell dozens of stories and explain how each represents the mono-myth, or hero's journey. By looking at Campbell's book, we can see how his description of a hero's journey can fit any true hero. In the movie The Tale of Despero, there is a character named Roscuro. We will look at his journey and decide if his character is that of a hero. Status quo. Roscuro starts out as a pet rat that belongs to a sailor and enjoys being outside in the daylight. Call to adventure. Roscuro follows his nose to the awesome smell of soup, leading him into the palace. He is hanging on to a chandelier as he smells the queen's soup, and he falls right into her bowl. Assistance. Although this happens later on in the story, Roscuro does get advice from Despero, a young little mouse who seems to be very courageous. This courage rubs off on Roscuro as Despero teaches him about loyalty, honor, chivalry, and duty. Departure. Since he has caused the queen to die, he has to run away from the palace guards. He is cornered by them and has no other choice but to jump through a drain trap. He is now away from his bright and sunny world. Trials. Even before Roscuro formally meets Despero, his character is tested and he delivers this young little mouse from becoming cat food. Approach. Roscuro faces his fear of not receiving forgiveness by deciding to be noble and coming up with the courage to try and make amends with the motherless princess. This approach fails as the princess recognizes Roscuro, the rat who caused her mother's death. Her hateful sentiments towards Roscuro are still remembered, and once again he has to run away to save his life. At this point, Roscuro develops hatred because his apology fails. Crisis. Although Roscuro's hateful actions have led him to a point where he can get revenge, his heart and character are now truly tested. His actions declare what's really in his heart.
Okay, remember when we said that grief was the strongest thing a person could feel? Well, it isn't. It's forgiveness. Because a single act of forgiveness can change everything.
No.
What?
No.
You worthless little...
Treasure. Roscuro's apology is finally accepted and he is at last forgiven. He is now recognized as a friend rather than an enemy. Result. Because Roscuro had a change of mind, he helps defeat the underground rat villainy. No longer are there any villains to worry about. Return. New life. Status quo. These three are clumped together in the Tale of Despero. Roscuro, now changed, finally returns to living on his ship, outdoors in a bright world. He is back where he started, but next time he'll probably think twice before following his nose blindly. Resolution. The people of the town lived side by side with their rats.
Someone save me from the haze. It's just another war. Just another family torn from my feet today. Just a step on the edge. Just another day in the world we live. I need a hero to save me now. I need a hero. I need a hero to save my life. A hero will save me. I've gotta fight today to live another day. Speaking my mind today.